Okay, let's move on to the next part, dealing with objections. When you are presenting your persuasive presentation, you have to be ready with objections. Objections, especially from the negative audience. So that's why it is important for you to do some research. So you will have enough data to support your presentation and you are ready to deal with these objections. So you have the answers to these objections. In building your persuasive presentation, you can use the thesis and antithesis outline. What does it mean? So first of all, you have to start with the thesis, where you state your position and make your case with strong and clear support. Then you write or you present the antithesis, where you state the strongest points against you. However, at the next part, you have to show what is wrong with these positions, with the positions which against you, against your argument. And then at the end of the presentation, you have to recap and conclude, which means you have to go back to your positions here. Okay, let's take a look at this example. In the introduction or thesis statement, it is said that we need stronger regulations to prohibit sex and violence from broadcasted over public airways. What is the argument? This is the thesis. It has the effect of children, effect on society in general, and it is supported by the American studies and Canadian studies. Then come up the antithesis. The antithesis is about the censorship. However, this one is the refutation. Agree that freedom of expression is precious. At the same time, freedom of expression is also not absolute. Then, you need to come up with a conclusion where you support your first state or your first argument. So, on the PDF material, you can find the template and you can practice to create your persuasive presentation. The next part is about the argumentative presentation. It's actually quite similar with the persuasive presentation. So what's the difference? In persuasive presentation, you have to persuade people, and in argumentative presentation, you also need to persuade. But here, in argumentative presentation, you need to present a personal opinion or judgment or idea about the controversial and current issues, problem, value, or dispute in a way that the opinion of the audience will change in favor of your side. So the key points is the controversial. So you will present the controversial part of the arguments. Okay, first of all, you need to choose a controversial topic like whether the government should ban plastic bag. Well, it's still a controversial topic between the eco ranger, the eco-friendly supporter, and also the businessman's. Well, and from that topic, you should build your arguments, appealing in an argumentative speech, and stating the proposition, and dealing with opposing arguments. Okay, it is supported by three things, which is logos or the logical appeal. It is the data, where you should support it by doing some research about your topic. And pathos, or it is an appeal to audience emotion, where you connect speakers and listeners. Ethos, appeal to authority. What does it mean? You have to make yourself seem untrustworthy and believable. You have to make yourself have the authority to speak for the topic. Okay, let's take a look on the PDF. Okay, please pay attention to this PDF material. Stating the propositions. After you identify the logos, pathos, and ethos strategy, you need a clear proposition to state the topic and purpose of your argumentative speech topics. You need to write down just one major idea and one single sentence. The declarative statement, claim or assumption, has to summarize the importance of your idea and fit with your interests and the needs and wishes of your audience. Use a positively and often forcefully tone. Positive and forcefully. What is it that you want your audience to reconsider or agree with? What do you want your listeners to remember, and how to develop arguments? Okay, so this is a template of the argumentative speech. What is your topic, your claim, and the data, how you should deal with your audience emotion, and also how you can make yourself seem trustworthy and unbelievable. And believable. Sorry. You can also complete this outline. And after you have the outline and also the script for your presentation, make sure you use the strong statement to support your this one, to support this point. Make yourself seem trustworthy and believable. When you are confident with your data, with your arguments, then you make people believe in your points. Alright, so for today's lesson, what you need to do is to review your proposed topic, whether it is controversial enough or not to be presented as argumentative presentation. Then you need to do some research, find data from the internet, from the sources, especially from uh, trusted sources. And then try to organize your arguments. And then tomorrow on Wednesday, we'll practice to organize your presentation. All right, that's all for today. Bye bye.